higher television ratings, higher attendance figures. Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't come courtesy of a league. It comes courtesy of the players that play in the league. And in her case, she was the most popular, which means she could have helped your bottom line, which means you should have seen that from day one and maximized it, but you didn't do it.
Caitlin Clark's golf debut just made me so upset with the WNBA because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season.
Caitlin Clark has already made her mark in women's sports, but this time it wasn't on the basketball court. Her stellar debut at an LPGA Pro-Am event turned heads, leaving fans and critics alike in awe.
Now, from this event, I have only seen and heard of positive things. I didn't hear one thing about how her fans are toxic. I didn't hear one thing about there being too much spotlight on Caitlin Clark, and it should have maybe been on the professional golfers that are there. We didn't hear any of that.
While the LPGA rolled out the red carpet for Caitlin, the WNBA's complete lack of recognition didn't go unnoticed. What's really going on behind the scenes?
I honestly just got so triggered by Caitlin Clark's golf debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA because the LPGA just did everything.
Caitlin Clark is now a household name, not just for her WNBA accomplishments, but also for her surprising success in golf. Her participation in the LPGA Pro-Am wasn't just a casual celebrity appearance. It quickly became a nationally recognized event. Fans flocked to see her in action, with many pushing for the tournament to be televised. When it finally aired, the LPGA struck gold. They didn't just feature Caitlin, they made her the face of the event.
How this Pro-Am event originally wasn't even going to be televised, but there were so many fans who were emailing the organization saying, how can we watch Caitlin? Can we come to the event? Can you live stream it? All of these things. And it ended up being put on television.
Here's the genius behind it. The LPGA didn't just stumble upon this success, they orchestrated it perfectly. They paired Caitlin with Nelly Korda, the world's top-ranked golfer. Think about it, one of the brightest stars in women's basketball teaming up with golf's #1. That wasn't a coincidence. It was brilliant marketing. Social media was flooded with photos of Caitlin and Nelly, creating a buzz that reached far beyond golf enthusiasts. Basketball fans, golf lovers, and more were instantly drawn in.
Fans were really excited about that. There was so much buzz online. She was trending on Twitter, all of the things. And the LPGA was promoting the crap out of this event. And they also did something really smart by pairing her up with their currently #1 golfer in the world.
Meanwhile, the WNBA, the very league that catapulted Caitlin to fame, remained completely silent. No tweets, no posts, no acknowledgement of her golf success. Fans noticed immediately, and it raised some serious questions. Why wasn't the WNBA celebrating such a major moment? It felt like a massive missed opportunity, especially considering how the LPGA showcased Caitlin's star power in a way that resonated across sports.
There are photos of Caitlin and Nelly literally everywhere, and the LPGA was so smart in doing this because they knew that there would be so many eyeballs on Caitlin. So if they put their #1 golfer, who is currently leading the sport and pushing the sport ahead, if they put her next to Caitlin for the entire event, that's just great. It's great for Nelly and it's great for everyone else.
It wasn't just the LPGA that capitalized on Caitlin's fame. Media outlets were all over it too. From SportsCenter to Bleacher Report, her every move at the event was covered, from her swings to her interactions with fans. Everything Caitlin did became headline news. The LPGA took full advantage, not only highlighting Caitlin, but also shining a spotlight on their top golfers. It was a win-win scenario. In contrast, the WNBA seemed to take a completely different route. Throughout Caitlin's rookie season, many fans felt the league didn't do enough to promote her, despite her standout performances and the undeniable Caitlin Clark effect on viewership. The WNBA appeared hesitant to fully embrace her soaring popularity. Critics argued that the league was too focused on evenly distributing attention, even when Caitlin was clearly the primary draw. This reluctance became even more evident during the LPGA Pro-Am. While the LPGA leaned into Caitlyn's growing fame, the WNBA's silence was deafening. Fans were quick to voice their frustrations on social media. Many highlighted that this was exactly what they had been saying all season. The WNBA wasn't leveraging Caitlyn's popularity to its fullest potential. Why would the WNBA hold back? Some suggest the league is cautious about spotlighting one player too much, worried it could overshadow others or create internal tension. Others argue that it's simply a missed opportunity tied to outdated marketing strategies. Whatever the reason, the stark contrast between the LPGA's bold approach and the WNBA's hesitation couldn't have been more obvious.